Hey everyone, this is Bev from Art by Bedell, and today I'd like to show you a quick little project that we make with sheet music. I have a double page here. It measures 12 by 18. If yours is separated here, then what you can do to connect them together is take another piece of scrap sheet music that is probably 1.5 inches to 2 inches wide by 9 inches, fold it in half and glue it right along between your two pages so that you're connecting them together. It makes a hinge. First thing I did with my sheet music was to coat it with clear gesso to make it a little bit sturdier. My paper was a little bit brittle and I wanted to reinforce it. What we will be making today is this little element that we can put inside our journal on one of our pages that has 8 pockets. This one has a pocket here, has a pocket here, you see right here, a pocket down here, the little tag in it, has another pocket here, and then we have another pocket in here, and another pocket here. We also have a pocket up here. Then when you open your page up, there's the center of your page, and then on the back side, we have another pocket here. We have a flip out, close that up, fold that in, and we have another pocket here. So that makes 8 pockets. So to create this, we are going to take our piece of sheet music and we are going to fold it up about 3/4 of the way. Now mine is like a 2.5 inch gap at the top here that we're leaving open. If you are using smaller papers, your measurements are going to be different than mine. You will just kind of do it accordingly. You want to have a space up at the top that's open. And then you'll take and you'll crease this, and I like to use my bone folder to get a nice crisp edge down there. You'll take that part that you folded up, and now you're going to grab it at the top and you're going to bring it down, and you're going to leave about an inch gap down on the bottom, and you're going to fold this and again crease it so you have a nice crisp edge. Okay, then we want to flip this over, and this is our fold line for our page where it folds like this, and we want to fold that back over and give this a nice crisp press to it. Sorry about my noisy table, guys. All right, so open that back up. Now we're going to take the left-hand side and we're going to bring it into about 1/3 of, this is your second page. We're going to bring the left-hand page over to about 1/3 of the way and make a nice crisp fold here. Okay. Then we'll take this paper that we just folded over, the right-hand side of it, and we'll bring it back. And here is where our page folds, and we want to leave about 1/4 inch gap here so that this does not interfere with our page closing, folding up. So get about 1/4 inch or so and make a nice crisp edge there. Now we will take our right-hand side and we'll fold that over to the left, leaving again by your seam about 1/4 inch so that our page doesn't interfere. Give it a crisp edge. Our page doesn't interfere with anything when it's closing like this. It still closes nice. And also when you go to sew it into your spine of your signature into your spine, then you'll have it won't be interfering with that also. So now we have the basis of our element that we want to put into our book, like this. I have a book page here. Now, if your book has not been, the signatures have not been sewn yet, then you can just fold that over one of your papers, and then you'll sew it when you sew your signature together. If your book has already been created, and you want to add this to your book, then what I would do is I would take this back side of it, the right-hand side of it, and I would, if I want a side pocket here, I would glue the top along the left-hand side where it's going to be sewn into your, where your spine of your signature is, and the bottom, and I would glue that down, leaving the right-hand side open for a pocket. If you want a top pocket, then you'll glue the right-hand side, the left-hand side, and the bottom, and that will create a top pocket here. We are going to work as if our journal has, our signatures have not been sewn in yet. So our next step is to glue these closed so that we can have pockets in it. So we're going to take this first flap here on the front of it. We're going to open it up, and along the top side here, we're going to place a stream of glue. And then along the bottom side here, we're just going to where our first fold is here. We're not going past the fold. And then we'll take that, we'll fold it over, we'll hold it down until the glue grips. Okay? So what we have done at this point have created this pocket, and this pocket. Now we have this flap here that is open. It's open here and it's open here. We want to put a stream of glue to close this right here and put it down so it takes hold. And then from here, we'll want to put another stream of glue, but we're not going all the way down to the bottom of our page. We're just doing this side here. Okay. So now what we have created is a pocket here and a pocket here. Now we want to open this up, and we want to take this edge, and we want to add a stream of glue here to close this up. Press it down till the glue takes hold, and then we'll close it up. Now, if you want a top pocket, you will glue the left-hand edge and the bottom. If you want a side pocket, you're going to glue the top and the bottom. We're going to make a top pocket, so we want to glue the left-hand edge. And I am using my Art Institute glitter glue. And the bottom, and we'll fold that over onto our page. And now we have a top pocket. I think I need a little more glue on that. Okay, so we've created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on just this front side. Now let's open our page up. There's the center of our page. We'll get to the back side of it, and we have this pocket and this pocket, and we need to close this gap here and close this gap here. So we're going to glue along the edge here to the top of our fold. And then on the bottom part, we're going to glue from the bottom up to the top of the fold, but not down to the bottom of our paper. That creates a pocket here. And you could use a pocket here if you wanted. I found that sometimes these bottom pockets, when they're bigger like this, they tend, whatever you put in there tends to fall out. The smaller ones like these, they're rather tight, and so I found for at least this project that my tags stay up in there. Now we're going to fold that open, and we have another pocket here and here. And then we have a flip out here. Now, if you want this for journaling on, you can apply a layer of gesso here, and then it'll make it so that you can journal on it. I'm going to leave mine like that for now. When I make my journal and put this in, I'm not sure whether I'll put gesso there or not, but that will be determined later. So now what we have is we have our little element, our 8-pocket folder attached to our journal page. Same as here. So you can make tags for these pockets, and of course it's going to be, your tag size is going to be according to the size of your pocket, a little bit smaller than that. I have created these tags, and if you'll notice this nice brown textured paper, my friend Linda sent me some Happy Mail, and in it was this textured paper and this beautiful brown ribbon. Brown is one of my favorite colors next to green, and when doing a nature journal, brown and green are very important, I feel, for a nature journal, as in they're the base colors for nature. So I have made this one using this tag, using some of her elements, and on the back I have stamped so that you can journal, and it would go down in your page like this. And then I have created another smaller tag, and it would go up in your pocket like this. On this spot, I did an element here with some of the paper and the lace that Linda sent me and a piece of ephemera, and I added a little cluster here. You will make these, of course, according to whatever journal you're putting your project into. Then I have a piece of ephemera that'll go in there. I have a tag that will go in here, like this, and a tag that's going to come up and go in my bottom pocket like this, and then this will slide in here. Now I have created a top pocket, not a side pocket, and so I have this tag that's going to go down in here like this. Now if we open this up and get back to the back side here, I have a little booklet here that I can put in here. And I did a collage on here. I did not choose to keep this as a pocket. That is totally up to you. I chose to put a collage up here, which closes the pocket. And then on the back side of that, I did more of the same thing. Another little booklet here, and a collage here with a critter and some lace and some textured paper. So that creates a really nice pocket, 8-pocket folder to put into your journal. And it has a nice little flip out on it also. I hope you enjoyed this easy project. If you don't have any sheet music, you can find sheet music in any antique store usually. And it's really fairly inexpensive because there's a lot of it. Of course, you can buy some sheet music if you don't care about whether your sheet music is vintage or not. Or you can go to flea markets or whatever, and they usually have some sheet music also for sale. So there we have it. I hope you like this project. I hope you get some sheet music and make one of your own. And if you have, post it down below so I can see what you're up to. Thank you for watching. You have a wonderful day, and we'll see you again soon.